Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified. But if you're already part of the crew, salute. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Moto G Power. After 30 days, I've had this device. So I wanted to give you guys my detailed thoughts and experiences while using this device after 30 days of use. So make sure you guys stay locked in with me, and if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe and get notified. But I'm going to share with you some of my thoughts on this device, so let's start right now. Now, the Moto G Power does have an option where you can get 64 gigabytes of internal storage or 32 gigabytes of internal storage on the device. So it's up to you which one you want to choose. That they have, you know, pretty much the same exact memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM. But if his storage is going to be a big deal for you, I would definitely go with the 64 gigabyte model, because my device has 27 out of the 32 gigabytes used, you know, with everything on here. You know, I do have my SD card set up so that all my pictures, videos will go to the SD card, but even with all of the apps, games on here downloaded, the memory has been, fully taken up. So that's just something to note. You pay a little bit extra, get the extra memory, so that you don't have to run into any, storage issues come long term when you're using the device. So just keep that in mind. They have two different variants, the 32 and the 64. This is the 32, and it's been running out of storage as far as apps, but I could just always download a game or something and get that back. But just want to throw that out there. Now, updated design on this device. We do have a 6.6 inch display, which is really beautiful. And then the back of it has this smooth texture to it, which has a nice looking pattern on it, and that looks really nice. Now, Face ID, they let me see. We do get Face ID on here. Let me see if it recognizes me with the glasses on. So I actually have to take those off for it to recognize me. So that's kind of annoying. But we get Face ID on here, fingerprint sensor as well. Triple camera setup on the back. We'll get into that in a little bit more detail, because I do have a ton of photo samples. So make sure you stay to the end of the video so I can show you all of my thoughts on the camera, with gimbal, with tripod, in hand, things of that nature. But I really like the notifications on here. When you get a notification, you kind of get that peak notification thing. It's one of the best notification systems on Android, in my opinion. Build quality is nice. You got that side-mounted fingerprint sensor for right-handed users. It's on your thumb. Left-handed users, it's on your pointer. So that's, satisfying to the click every single time. I had no issues, with that whatsoever. Feeling the hand is nice. The screen gets plenty bright. A lot of people were saying that this device had a 720 panel and they wish it had 1080p, but I actually like the 720p because the battery lasts a lot longer on 720p displays, and I could barely tell the difference when I'm looking at a 1080 display panel versus 720 sometimes, because the 720 ones look so good. They've done a really good job with them. This one, no exception. Even the viewing angles on here look good. So the fact that it's a 720p panel, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. The viewing angles still look beautiful. It's got a 1600 pixels per inch on here. Well, 1600 times 720p on here. We get 266 pixels per inch, full HD. It's gonna be HD plus, not full HD. But as far as gaming goes and performance, you're not gonna miss a beat. Everything that I've desired to do on here has been able to function properly. With one nitpick, it's the storage, like I said before. So make sure you get the 64 gigabyte model. I actually didn't realize I was getting the 32 gigabyte one, but just pay that extra $50. It's worth it. The thing is that they don't give you portable storage so that you can move the apps to the SD card, which is something I didn't realize. before I bought it, but most phones do let you do that. This one doesn't let you do that, so just keep that in mind. But you know, I didn't really have any issues with the display. The display looks absolutely beautiful. The performance on here looks nice. You got that punch hole cutout on the left hand top corner right there. That thing looks absolutely beautiful. 3 gigabytes of RAM on here. The Snapdragon 662 is on here as well. We get the gyroscope, compass, proximity sensor, you know what I'm saying, light sensor, fingerprint sensor on the side, where I do like it. I do like it there a lot. Now let's talk about the camera to a little bit more detail. Now the only thing about these cameras is that we don't get a wide angle camera. So if that is something that you would like to have, we don't get that on here. So I just want to put that out there. Keep it 100% with you. You're not getting the wide angle, you're getting the portrait, and you're getting the macro. 2 megapixel macro camera on here, and it's pretty decent if you're in good lighting conditions. You also do get a 2 megapixel for portraits, bokeh shots, which do look good. The phone does also take slow motion up to 60 frames per second, which you could kind of see it's moving a little bit quicker than usual on slow motion videos, but it's still pretty decent. 8 megapixel camera is oh wow, I almost lost it there. Housed right on the top left hand corner, so that's where the 8 megapixel selfie camera is. Now that thing is actually pretty decent as well. I will put up some samples of the, you know what I'm saying, the front facing camera. So some of the things that I think really stand out on this device: the battery. You get a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Based on the screenshots I was looking at, it said that I was getting a full day, a 6-hour screen on time. Most of it, like 90% of the time, I was getting 6 to 7 hours screen on time on here, that's just absolutely fire. Type C charging. Now we don't get stereo speakers, but they are loud. They do get very loud, and we do get audio effects on here to balance the audio as an equalizer thing. So that's something that I really do like. They give you the option to when you're listening to music, the EQ settings on the equalizer, you could tailor that to your own liking, you know what I'm saying? So I really do like that feature on this device. So it doesn't have the dual speakers on here. It's only coming from the bottom, but they do sound good, and you can customize it to make it louder as well. Android 10 on here, and then the phone does come with the 10-watt charger for if you want to charge this device, and it does charge rapidly, which is cool because you get that extra, you can see the charging does take pretty decent amount of time. It's about an hour and maybe 15 minutes to get the whole thing charged with the 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So I could definitely say that they did a really good job with that as well. But I really am enjoying this thing. You do get some really decent call quality. A lot of people will want to know, how's the call quality? The call quality is really good. The headset is right up top on here. So, I like that. I really like that on here. This device has a really nice feel in the hand. All the buttons feel nice. You get the chop to get to your flashlight. You get the roll to get to your camera. All of those things is still on here. So, it records in 1080 by default, and it has a steady shot mode on the camera. So when you're taking videos, you can get steady shot. You do get 8 times. You can adjust the frame rates on here as well from 60 to 30. I had it just set at 30 though. On slow motion, it goes up to 60 as well. And then you could mess around with the aspect ratio for videos as well. So just a lot of different features on here. It also says stabilization. But what's really cool is the settings in the phone when it comes to the camera. So you get group selfie, night vision for night mode shots, portraits, cutouts, so you can cut out your whole face and put a different background in, which is crazy. Spot color, which lets you make the colors of the photo what you want it to be versus what it is in reality, and slow motion time lapse and color and spot color. So like I said, I've been using this thing for 30 days. I've been thoroughly impressed with the battery life. Even this display is beautiful on here. The photo quality does a really decent job as well, and so does the video quality as well. It has the Snapdragon 662, so with the 4 GB of RAM, I'm able to play some pretty good titles in the Play Store, such as, you know, Gear Club, PUBG, you know what I'm saying, Call of Duty Mobile, things of that nature. You could play Genshin Effect if you did so desire, but you just got to make sure that you don't, that's the only game you're gonna have on here, because the storage is bad. But I do like that they give you the you know what I'm saying, the SD card slot for photos and videos, just in case you need that, and a gyroscope for gaming. So if you're the type of person that's like likes game, this is pretty cool. But the design language of this phone, the overall weight, the feel in the hand, the user interface, the battery life, and the display, everything about it is just you know, on point. Especially the texture on the back. It doesn't offer any fingerprints, scratches, smudges, or anything like that. It's just a really sleek, smooth phone in a budget price point. So let me know what you guys think down below about the Moto G Power. But I really do like that 48 megapixel camera on the back of there. I'll get right back with you guys later, crew. Peace.